Everyone says just get more leads. Well, they're completely wrong. Leads, 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 leads more. That advice is simply dead wrong. And here is what you really need to focus on. Let's make the camera smaller. So I just had a call with a client, and he's basically 3 years in the same market, in the email marketing market, and he has been pretty stagnant. So that reminded me of a story a friend once told me about his early days in online marketing. He offered marketing services for IRL businesses, and he was doing that for a while, still kind of trying to figure out what he was doing, to be completely frank. And he had a plumber over one day who was just fixing a leaking tap, I think a leaking tap in his house. And he had a plumber over one day, and he was fixing a leaking tap in his house. So he's a very curious person. He started to ask that plumber about how he's acquiring leads and how his whole business is running. So the plumber told him that he has tried Facebook ads before. So my friend also told him that he's doing like ads and marketing online for businesses. So they got chatting. The plumber told him that he did Facebook ads before, and he got quite a lot of leads actually, but they were kind of the wrong jobs. They were just like the job he had at my friend's place, very low paying jobs. For example, like fixing a leak or doing something else. So low value job was a lot of wasted time and little profit for the plumber. He had to argue with the people about the price. He had to, or like people were even comparing his price to other plumbers in the area, and often had to drive across the whole town because the Facebook ads were not that targeted at the time. So he was pretty sad about it. And then my friend asked him like, "What kind of jobs do you actually want?" And then the eyes of the plumber lit up, and he told him hot water cylinder repairs. That's basically the holy grail of plumbing. They are super easy to do, and people have pressure that it gets done ASAP. Otherwise, maybe their whole family can't take a warm shower in the morning and the house needs to go on. So they don't really have time to argue about the price. They just pay because the pain is so strong in that moment. It's urgent and they're willing to pay. So the three benefits of the plumber: it's urgent, it's profitable, and he doesn't have to haggle with them about the price. And they definitely don't have time to compare the price. So the main lesson here is don't sell services, sell the outcomes. So my friend realized that the current situation of the plumber is that he is working too much, getting paid too little, and is basically doing the wrong jobs. So he offered to do some. He's like offered to offer him his skills and try a little bit to get him those hot water cylinder repair jobs. And the plumber obviously said, "Yeah, that's great. Please try." So my friend at the time, he told me he didn't really know how to do it. He just figured it out and went at it. And so he got him from his current situation, the plumber, to the desired situation. The plumber was overly joyous. He even started to tell every other plumber, and my friend really perfected that specific strategy, that specific offer for the plumber to help more plumbers to help more plumbers sign those kind of clients and get them directly. So the plumber was all of a sudden earning a lot more money, doing a lot less work, and had more time for his family. So that reminded me of my friend. That reminded me of my client. Reminded me of my friend, because the clients don't really care about certificates. My client was worrying, "Oh, I'm not qualified. I didn't do like, I don't have some Google certification or something." My friend who did that in the online marketing, like he just started out of business. He had no idea how to do it. He just figured it out. So the clients don't care if you have a Harvard MBA and arrive in a helicopter. They literally only want to have their results fixed. So your business has a hot water cylinder job too. You got to find it, you have to offer it, attract the right audience, and then over time scale it. The lesson of this is that the positioning with the right foundation is much more important than the pure quantity of leads. Thanks for watching. Talk to you tomorrow.